What's up, everyone? I'm Jay, and today we'll be looking at Axel and judging it on a 5-star, 10-star, and 5,000 point scale. Let's get right into it. According to Wikipedia, Axel is a sci-fi action film released in 2018. However, I would say that it is more drama than action. This story follows Miles as he finds the AXL military dog prototype and bonds with it. He also has to deal with Sam Fontaine and attempt to win over Sarah Reyes, the romantic interest of this movie. This movie attempts to win you over with a playful robot dog, intense social interactions, and a serious government threat. However, I'm not really a dog person, and the government threat isn't really a thing. More on that later. That means that this movie is really just a social drama, and I'm not a huge fan. I wasn't bored during this movie though. I give 600 points for watch value. So not really my type of movie. This movie did everything okay, but I'll probably go and find something more specialized to my taste to watch. If I do rewatch any parts of this movie, it will probably be the last 5 minutes with the cute puppy on the beach. I give 0 points for rewatch value. This movie actually does a really good job of writing a social drama. The main character has to deal with juggling his desire to bike race with being involved in a socially toxic community. This could have been an interesting plot, but they immediately dumped it to just watch the character run around with the dog robot that he wants to keep. Miles isn't even doing the morally right thing and ignores multiple people in his life telling him to just give the robot back. So in the end, this movie becomes another anti-automated intelligence message, except that there was really no setup for that. I give 400 points for writing and plot. Would I say that these actors did a phenomenal job? No, but they all stayed in character and, for the ones that did, interacted appropriately with what I'm sure was a mostly CGI robot. The story did require some strange character changes in parts of the film, but the actors stuck with it and I applaud them for that. I give 600 points for acting and voice. This movie takes place in some pretty normal sets and has a dog that looks pretty cool. I would note that the main characters are wearing the same clothes over 4 days of non-stop work in the heat. I'm not sure that I would want to be near either of them by the end of this whole adventure. I give 700 points for effects and set. For the scores, we've got 2.3 out of 5, 4.6 out of 10, and 2,300 points. I thought that this movie had a really interesting opening premise, but it seemed that it all fell through in the last 25 minutes of the movie. The person who built the robot is under government contract, and in the end of the movie, he decides that it's time to take the robot back, which is perfectly reasonable. It's his robot that he made, and now he must supply it to a buyer. In addition, all of the main characters except the stubborn one have been on board with this plan all movie, but now they're suddenly willing to fight to the death to protect this robot, because nothing. There's no reason other than that the movie wasn't actiony enough. And then the robot maker goes to jail because he held up his end of the bargain and created a working model? I don't know why the movie went this way. Now the real antagonist of this movie is this guy, Sam. This guy is a jerk who records everything just to humiliate people on the internet. He's dangerous and impulsive. Don't be like this guy. Get yourself a pet and maybe someone you like to hang out with, and go do what makes you happy without hurting others. Sound good? Until next time, enjoy entertainment and judge it fairly. This has been Just Jay Review.